Zoom, we have Robert Olimene. Thank you so much, Robert. You're welcome to the conversation. Robert, there's fire on the mountain, but it's not burning me, it's not burning Okpe. It can't burn you, but we're hoping that it's not about to burn Rivers United, who have been pitted in Group A of the CAF Champions League group stage, alongside with the defending champions, Pyramids FC. How worried are you, Robert?
Good afternoon to Okpe. It's good to be on the program. Well, I just saw the draws. I wouldn't say I am worried. I had a little bit of a prediction. If you check my Twitter handle, you will see the fact that I tweeted about that before the draws were made officially. And out of the 3 teams that Rivers United have been drawn up against, I was able to get 2 of them spot on. I saw Power Dynamos coming, and I saw Pyramids coming. The top team I was looking at that possibly could be drawn alongside Rivers United was Mamelodi Sundowns, and it looks like they escaped that team by the whiskers. I was also predicting the possibility of them getting Al Ahly in the group, but the draws have been done and dusted, and I think that for Rivers United, they have their work cut out for them. It is not going to be an easy group. Playing in the Champions League group stage has never been easy, not even for the big teams or the big clubs on the continent. But the most important thing is it is 11v11 any day of the week, and hopefully they would be able to do Nigeria proud. One thing I want to quickly speak on is the fact that the result yesterday from one of the matches played in the CAF Champions League saw Nigeria still maintain the 4 continental slots that we have. Going into the preliminary round, we were a little bit should I say worried over the fact that we were going to lose those slots, but for the way things stand at the moment, we are still going to retain those 4 slots going into next season. So hopefully, with what Rivers United would be able to do for Nigeria, and of course our performance in next season's Champions League as well as CAF Confederations Cup group stages, hopefully we'll be able to do better on the continent. But so far so good. The draws have been done and dusted. Rivers United just have to put in the work, and nothing is impossible.
Yeah, Robert, I mean, we're well aware of the competition that they will be facing, you know, in terms of the club sides, talking about RS Berkane, Pyramids, and the Dynamos as well. But in your opinion, judging from what you've seen thus far with this Rivers United side, do you think they have what it takes to, number one, be competitive in this group stage?
We're talking about that.
Number two, do you think they've got the potentials to advance past the group stage?
Yeah.
Well, the questions you asked are very tough questions, and I would answer them with my head, and I'll answer them with my heart. With my head, that is me being very patriotic and saying that Rivers United most likely might do well on the continent. If I'm going to answer that with my heart, I think it takes a lot to play on the continent, to play CAF Champions League games. It takes a lot. When Mamelodi Sundowns came to Abia some weeks ago, we saw the gulf in class. We saw the gulf in difference between the 2 teams when they fouled out on the field. And if you begin to put this side by side with NPFL teams, I would say that we still have a long way to go. But again, it is football. Over the course of the years, we have seen unfancied teams pick results against teams that you would expect to carry the day, and that is just what I am riding on in terms of the hopes I have for Rivers United going forward. I am not the coach, I am not part of the backroom staff of the club, so I cannot tell anyone right now how prepared or not prepared the team is for the opponents they have been drawn against until they kick the first ball in this tournament. When that is done, we can now say, okay, it looks like we have that potential chance of qualifying out of the group for the knockout rounds. But looking at the size of the opponents in front of us, like you said, Pyramids are the current Champions League winners. For RS Berkane, they are also not a small team when it comes to continental football. Power Dynamo are a very big team when it comes to football right there in Zambia. And I just looked at their profile. They are 10 times champions of the Zambian league. So it tells you the fact that we are up against formidable teams, and Rivers United will have to raise their game. Can they raise their game? I have faith that they can raise their game. But qualifying out of the group stage, I think it is going to be too early for us to call until we see maybe 2 or 3 or 4 games in the group stage before we'll be able to make our assertions.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Robert, for that disclaimer. You cannot be taking paracetamol for another person's headache. It is Finidi's headache to solve, yes, to cure. So he needs to cure that headache. Thank you so very much. We appreciate your thoughts. Time not our friend. We would have gone into conversation around the Nigeria Premier Football League, but we are pressed for time at the moment. Thank you so much, Robert. To have a lovely day.
Thank you so much for having me.